Dealing with student lunch debt, there's no real good answer or solution.
In an effort to end lunch shaming, student lunch debt has exploded within Fargo Public Schools.
On top of that, the federal government is asking the district to raise the price of school meals. Valley News Team's education reporter Veronica Marshall breaks down the issue and looks into what can be done to solve the problem.
Studies show that you can't learn if you're hungry, and so we want to take that basic need and make sure that it's fulfilled so that students aren't distracted by being hungry.
That's why Fargo Public Schools decided to feed all children hot meals, even if their lunch account was empty. And while students benefit from the change, the district's food services program doesn't.
This year, we're currently at negative $26,000, which is an increase from last year, which is our first year with the new policy. Last year, we ended the year with about negative $7,000 in debt.
And some of that hurt is being passed on to families as well.
If parents are non-responsive for a long time and the balance has grown past a certain threshold, we do work with collection agencies to try to collect some of those funds.
But now the school district has a new problem to deal with. The federal government wants the district to raise the cost of school meals.
So USDA requires the schools to reevaluate their paid meal cost because the free meal reimbursement is higher than the schools normally charge for a paid meal. And so they don't want the free meals to subsidize the paid meals.
The newly raised money would help the food service program pay its bills, but even the modest 5-cent per meal increase could help expand the school lunch debt, putting Fargo Public Schools and its families between a rock and a hard place.
In order for the Fargo Public Schools to keep up with salary increases, food price increases, also just the cost of replacing equipment and improving their cafeterias, they need to make sure that they have a consistent revenue coming in.
I think some families would obviously benefit or appreciate a decrease in price.
But education experts say residents can help by speaking out.
The recourse would be to go back to our politicians, our lawmakers at the national level, because this is a federal program. And there has been some consideration of that already.
We hope legislators are responsive to that and consider that.
In Fargo, Veronica Marshall, Valley News Live.
The proposed 5 cents per meal price hike is being discussed during tonight's school board meeting. If it is not approved, the food service program may have to borrow those funds from the school district's general fund. Meanwhile, another Fargo school will be able to offer free meals to all students next year. Now, Jefferson Elementary will join Madison Elementary in offering all student meals for free.